Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey folks, welcome to the Coach Marco Bryant Show with Coach Marco Bryant and Jerry White. Hey buddy.
I don't count. It was open last week, so the week before was open.
Okay. What was the score?
35 to 49.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Forgiven.
And this week is
Hillcrest, Tuscaloosa. Look who next week is.
Hoover. I know who's not coaching in that game.
Guys, you know we're on.
Rush Probst. I don't care. It's Marco Bryant Show.
Hey.
We do things.
Just be careful. You got to protect your people.
Thanks
as
to
you
our
said.
sponsors. Wait.
They're running. No, they're not because that's Rainbow City. But anyway,
Wow.
you got to.
I'm just reading something from John Moore. Growth is realized in Samsung better than Apple. What the no lies I see there is your grammar, John.
God love him.
Put some socks on, man. What's wrong with God?
You wear socks, Coach?
Yes.
He wears socks.
I
Are
don't.
you an ankle sock guy
Yeah.
or you're ankle sock?
Look,
No show.
No.
A no show.
Whatever's
Yeah.
clean in his drawer.
That's
whatever
it.
makes his way. He's got the magic basket.
Oh,
So whatever makes the way is what he puts
he's
on.
got one in.
He's got one too.
Wow.
I don't. I am the magic
Jerry.
basket. I do all my laundry.
I know you do.
Everything.
Coach.
We got to preach.
This is a coach's show.
Are we even on air?
Yes.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
What about you, Pete Rose? Going on there.
I know, man. Second greatest hitter of all time.
We all know who you say first.
Well, there ain't no doubt who first is.
Who's got the most hits all time?
Yeah. Who played longer?
Who's got the
Matters.
Did he play longer?
Yes.
He did play longer?
Yes.
How much longer?
63 to 86.
Okay.
Cobb played for 20.
That is long. That's longer.
So if Cobb plays 3 more
How
years,
many hits he got? 3,000?
no, 42-92.
4290. That's a lot.
Isn't that right?
of hits.
42-66 or something.
like that.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever going to pass that, are they? No way.
I don't think so.
Aaron Judge, man.
Overrated.
Oh, gosh. All right. You already know he's on edge today, so let him start one.
Just saying, man.
In what regard?
Here we go.
Batting average, home runs, RBIs. Yeah, whatever, Mark. Whatever.
Let me guess. You think he's an MVP?
Absolutely, he's an MVP. If that kid played in the National League, he was a Triple Crown winner.
He just.
He almost won a Triple Crown this year in the American League.
He's not even the best player in the American League.
This year he has been, for sure.
He had the best year for
His
sure.
numbers are.
Hey, good luck staying healthy next year. He'll probably be broke down by June. Can he make it to June?
This is every day.
It's the
Every day with
odds.
this team.
I'm about to go off.
This just literally has just carried over from Coach O'Brien's office into the studio.
Yeah.
That's exactly what has happened here.
Bobby Witt Jr. is much better of a player. Just FYI.
And you like apple or grapefruit? It's not the same, Coach. It's not the same.
I can tell you this: if I'm picking a team, he's first over Judge.
Well, I also remember you picking Asheville before you came to Coosa. That was a good choice. Your teams matter, don't they? Choices
mean-
matter.
Oh, you was on that team, buddy.
Crap. I
He
won.
was.
Yeah, you was the
Back to
coach.
the Coach Marco Bryant Show.
This is great.
Sucker.
This is the sucker. We got rid of
So
that.
good.
This is the could be the greatest episode of the Coach Marco
So
Bryant Show we
fun.
ever had.
Yeah.
Because this is your favorite week of the year. This is it. This is his favorite week of the year, Jeff. Homecoming week.
I'm
Yeah.
sure he loves this.
Yeah, I love it.
He cannot wait to put them britches on and be out in the middle of the field with his beautiful daughter, Katie. What
I'm
a
sure
Katie
he
Bear.
loves that, though. Just
Yeah,
not the
but
pants.
Katie Bear's my favorite.
yeah, she's. I'll be in a suit.
Oh,
And she thought I was serious. I said, well, he will be, baby, but you know he's going to have shorts on, just a suit up top. Really? She could believe it.
Yeah, well,
She could believe it,
bless.
but no, it's not.
Coach wearing a suit.
Homecoming.
Is it a breakaway suit? Did you order this through East Gadsden?
And I'm borrowing it from Jack.
You better check them pockets. There may be something in them pockets.
It'll get you through halftime.
Sure will.
Yeah.
Jang-a-lang.
Homecoming edition this year, Coach. Before we talk about that, let's get into this past weekend's game. I mean, let's go ahead and disagree. I think it was the biggest win in your program history.
It wasn't.
Commented yesterday you didn't think it was.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Then I got with your athletic director, and he superseded what you thought because he outranks you. And he said it's 100% the greatest win in Coosa Christian history. Continue.
Yeah, and it wasn't. I mean, it was a great win for sure. But I believe there's a few more since we've been there that's a better win. Beating Pickens County was a better win. Beating Pell City was 1,000% better win. They're a 6A school. I keep going back to this. I don't care about that.
Oh, you don't?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
No, I really don't. I don't think that's not how we're measuring it. I'm talking about.
Who's we? Because your supporters seem to be measuring it that way.
Yeah, well, then they don't know how to measure very well. I'm telling you, it's a lot more difficult to beat Pell City than it was 5. Think of what you will. Not that they're not a great team. I didn't say that. They're a great team. They've had a great history. They've got a great program. I'm telling you, I would rather play 5 10 times in a row than play Pell City 10 times in a row.
Can you edit that out? We don't need that to get out.
I
People are going to construe.
I deleted
No.
it.
I'm not trying to cause controversy here. I'm just trying to be honest. You know, you guys don't realize how hard it is to beat a 6A school.
Sure. How many
A 1A school, because we're 1A in numbers,
You're
to
2A.
play a 6A. Am I right?
You're 2A.
Yeah, but we're 1A by numbers. To play a 6A school is unheard of. It's unheard of. It doesn't. Show me another 1A school that has beaten a 6A school. Just look it up.
I would think it'd be very rare that a 1A school even plays a 6A.
That's right. Much less beat them, right?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Someone said Spring Garden game with the catch and the last second field goal.
That's another good one. Yep. I think that's a fair, that's a fair statement.
What a great kick that was, too.
Oh, it's awesome.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, I mean that.
Jaden Burns.
Yep.
I see you play.
That was huge, man. That was huge. And I'm not trying to take anything away from Friday night. It was a big deal. Atmosphere was fantastic. It was physical on both sides of the ball. But I'm just telling you, it was far more difficult beating Pell City in Pell City than beating 5 at home.
It was so hot on the field, too.
Yep.
So hot.
Yep.
Let's talk about some of the key players from this past game, Coach. 29. Coosa scored all the points, 31 total points in the game. 2 of them went to Fife with the safety.
We're just feeling generous.
Cleat, incredible game. Incredible game.
Yeah, I think he had 2 or 3 tackles.
Just barely registered a tackle.
Yeah.
16 on the night. And I will point out, Mickler had a great game as well. Probably his best game of the year so far, I would think. Radley had a great game. I think 7-8 tackles, 2 fumble recoveries was pretty special. But that defensive line
was phenomenal.
They were nasty.
Yeah, they were phenomenal.
That let the linebackers do what they did. That was phenomenal.
They're phenomenal, and I think Colin had a great game on both sides of the ball.
He did.
So I think there was a lot of contributors. So it was a good win.
Great interception, little tip drill, big catches.
I taught him that.
Did you?
That's cool.
Yeah. Yep. I did. I taught him that.
How'd you teach that?
Let's ask him.
Yeah, it's just it's really secrets that we keep within the program, and I don't like to share because that's just giving away wisdom.
I understand. We'll keep that safe.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Offensively, I thought John David threw some dots.
Yeah, he threw good.
They were not all called. We had some dropsies, but it's easy to say that when you're not trying to catch in a torrential down. It's a hurricane. And sideways wind, and the rain was crazy. I would have lost a wager, though.
What's that?
If you would have said, hey, we're going to have 2 big drops, and this is the kid's going to do it.
Yeah.
I'd have said, no way.
Yeah.
Not going to happen.
He don't drop anything.
I'd have died on the hill like you do all the time.
Yeah, he don't.
Just dial right up there.
He don't drop anything, and that was abnormal for him.
Yeah. He's starting to come within his own, though. He's starting to get some confidence back and starting to play his kind of ball.
Yep.
Offensive, defensive line, physical.
Yep.
We talk about defensive line, offensive line, physical. And at the end of the game, Fife quit. I'll say it. You ain't got to. I'll say it. They quit. And some may say, that's a sign of a good coach who understands, hey, we're not going to do anything to get somebody hurt. Right? End of the game, let's get some young kids in, get them some reps, and let's look forward and move on. That was just my takeaway.
Sure.
Be it what it, man. I'm not asking you for your takeaway.
Yeah.
It was an exciting night for all Coosa Christian fans. It was.
I hope so. We're going through a blessed time in our athletics.
You know what? That many years ago, there'd have been a hard time finding, hey, what's your favorite loss? What's your favorite win is? If we're being honest, right? There was some down times in Coosa athletics. And now look at the way the baseball program. I think the basketball program's got great expectations. Tons of volleyball going on out there. Girls softball, Coach Dupree's got the things rocking. It's a lot of stuff going on in Coosa, so people can be very, very proud.
Yeah. Fair.
What you got going on, Jeff?
Well, I'm trying to fix something right
He's fixing something. You got Whitley Self watching.
Hey, Whitley.
Butler's watching. The East family. If you just had two kids that could play ball, that helps, right? If Dwayne East just had a couple kids, that could.
Yeah, just a couple, right?
Just could do something for us. But get off.
Thank you, Dwayne, for putting the winter ride down. He put that down Monday.
Yeah. I was out there. We had some conversation.
Yep. So thank you very much.
Hard working dude, man.
Yep.
Jumbotron looked great.
Yeah.
Looked really good.
Did. Everything looked good.
Just frustrated. Glad I don't have to listen to him tonight.
It ain't gonna matter.
He's gonna be teaching tonight. Book of Daniel?
Yeah, Book of Daniel.
It's a great book, man.
Whew. They're going to deep dive into it too.
Yep. It's a great book.
And the youth tonight, I'm going to be teaching how this Fife win was the greatest win in Coosa history.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I won't be teaching it.
Yeah.
So David says, what does he say? A wing T offense is played out. If a defense is fundamentally sound with speed, it's over.
What's that?
And I guess he was talking about the Fife game.
Yeah.
Who?
Valentino.
Okay.
Davis.
Okay.
A wing T offense is played out. If a defense is fundamentally sound, it's over with. And then Torrance Butler, you know him, don't you? I don't know him.
Yes, Jaden Butler's father.
Okay. He says, I will say the hitting and tackling and the physicality of the game was one of the best that he's ever seen.
No, I agree.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
That's a great summary right there. Yep, I agree with that 100%.
I asked Jerry something yesterday when we were going somewhere, and you hear the name Coosa. I mean, you've been there 5 years. This is your 5th year, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So pre-Marco Bryant, maybe even 3 years ago, right? I mean, you hear the name Coosa playing. I was saying this to Jerry. We're going to play Coosa. But if you say that about Coosa now. We're going to play Coosa. Coosa's coming up. And you think, well, they're a Christian school. I mean, this is just a Coosa Christian. They're 1A or a 2A team or whatever. What are they going to do? And then when that ball's kicked and that first initial hit is made, it sounds different with Coosa kids. I mean, they're bigger, they're stronger, faster, disciplined. I asked him, I said, is it the first initial contact where they go, these guys are different. This is different.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like watching big time football on a 1 and 2A scale, and now Coosa's become big time football in Etowah County. I mean, that's all people talk about is Coosa Christian. How difficult is that to keep your guys level?
I honestly don't know because I live in such a small little world, and Jerry knows this. He'll attest to this. Like, I don't associate with anybody. I really don't. So I don't know if we're talked good or talked bad about.
Some of both.
Some of both, whatever.
But I'm talking about the skill level and competitiveness of you guys now. I mean, they say what they want to about whatever they want to, but I'm talking about when the lights are on and these guys are playing ball. It's like he said it, and I didn't. I watched some of the game because of the craziness of technology. Didn't allow me to watch everything. It sounds different when your guys hit, and they make their competitors quit. And that's what people are talking about. Coosa Christian football is they are great, they're good, they're well coached, and they execute. They don't make a whole lot of stupid mistakes except for last year. There was a couple of frustrations, but you got those worked out. But so how do you keep your guys thinking that – do you want them to believe they're great? Do you want them to believe the hype, or you want them to stay even killed like you are?
I think a little of all. You want them – you always want to be honest and truthful with them. Again, I'll never sugarcoat anything. They know they're good, and it's okay. I think the Lord calls on us to be great at everything we do.
That's fair.
So why would I say anything else wise? But at the same token, I think they need to be humility as well. I think humility is because pride will set in your heart, and you got to remember that's the sin that cost Lucifer a lot, right? And so I think it's really important to want to be great but be humble, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I agree. You just don't like talking a lot of X's and O's and that kind of stuff when it comes to this show about ball games, but you love talking about the student athlete. You love talking about how you make an impact on their lives, and that's what I appreciate. On the way outside looking in, I'm always told you're not part of the clique, that kind of deal, and mess with. But I watch you and listen about what people say about you, especially as these kids, and man, they just love you and the impact that you have in their life, and I just appreciate that as a parent. Still have a couple of kids still at home, and I want adults in their lives to be real, genuine, and not fake, and not liars, and you live that out.
I just want them to be godly men. Like I would really be okay with losing every single game we ever play if I knew they were godly men, and they were striving to be the best they could be, and being great at everything they do. You can be great and lose. It's how you choose to lose.
Sure.
That defines whether you were great at losing or bad at losing.
Coach, I'm a Notre Dame fan. I've been losing my whole life. How about this? Looking at the wins by the decade, you have exactly 30 wins this decade. Last decade, 2010 to 2019, you had exactly 30 wins. I think that's an improvement, one would say. Oh, that's Jay Allen's uncle watching, Mr. Davis. Oh, I didn't realize who that was. That's a special kid.
Very special. I'm super proud of him. He's came a long way mentally, and he's always had the talent. That's not hard to recognize when you watch him. But he was so introverted when he got here, and he's come out of his shell, and he's fun to hang around with. Actually,
he's turning into a leader. One of the leaders of the team, which is great to see.
Yeah.
All I know, I'm drinking out of this cup today, Jeff. You're asking the Yeti because I don't have a Waffle House cup yet.
I thought that was sent already.
Lost in the mail. There's a hurricane.
Mr. O'Brien had already sent.
And he's busy, man.
He is
busy. He's busy.
Build Waffle Houses.
So what can we expect going forward with this Coosa team? A win guarantees a playoff spot this week. So you lock up a playoff spot if you get that victory this week. Okay, good answer.
No, I don't know the question. What's your question? I'm sorry.
The question is going forward, right? And
yeah.
You get a win here. What can we look forward to for the rest of the regular season from this Coosa team?
Well, I hope we will continue to get better as a team. If you don't want to take a step back.
Sure.
And hopefully we can stay healthy and continue to strive to be the best we can be personally. So that's what I hope.
Some may say Coosa beat Fife because Kevin Moore played the national anthem. Can you confirm or deny that?
Well, Coosa beat Fife because Kevin Moore predicted us to lose.
Did he predict?
Bingo.
He predicted.
I told him after the game.
He predicted him to lose.
I said, "Hey, keep predicting those L's for us."
What was the score that he said was going to be? What did he say? You remember?
He has 3 or 4
24-17, 28-21.
He does what?
He has a couple. He has a few scores he likes to go back to and use. It's all about propaganda. And I enjoy it.
So he's 24-17.
Something like that.
Boy, he was wrong on that, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And he was happy to be wrong on that one.
Sure he was.
I'm sure of it.
His record's pretty good, though, as he says it is. He texted the record. He says it's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. So, homecoming, and you're going to be partaking of homecoming as a father, not as Coach Mark O'Brien. You do have 2 seniors, and you will be escorting your baby girl, the one and only Katie Bear O'Brien.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean to you? Are you? In the moment, you think you'll be able to take a step back and, man, I'm such a proud dad.
It's mixed emotions, right? You're proud that she's came where she's at. You're saddened that this thing's every day is one day closer to the end of getting to see her and hug her every day in the classroom or the hallway, And
She's
so
always coming for an energy drink.
Oh yeah, and so it's mixed emotions, but it's inevitable. It's life, and she's gonna do all right in life, I think.
Somebody said that they're laying odds about who wins homecoming queen. Who do you think has the best odds right now?
I don't even know who's in it.
J.D. Justice. That's all right.
I think he wins.
Can you win homecoming queen as a dude or something? Is it a
Well,
homecoming
nowadays,
king?
Not a Coosa Christian, but nowadays you can.
We were just talking to Jim for the homecoming queen. He had the best odds. Actually, I don't know what that's about.
Oh, okay.
I didn't make that. Sunshine does what sunshine does. I don't know. I don't make it up. I just read the news.
Okay.
Gotcha. Kevin Moore says, Jack told me, your AD told me to pick Tuscaloosa Academy, and Jared told me to pick Pell City.
I did.
So there you go.
What's Fife have to do with that?
I don't really know.
Okay.
He's
But
kind
he
of
said Tuscaloosa. I think
he's all about throwing other people under the bus.
Yeah. Well, he's rolling. He's taking somebody with him.
Hey, he's in Atlanta. Phil's in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Does he live in Atlanta still?
Sometimes.
Yeah, remember he's still in an RV, mobile home,
I don't know.
trailer, something. He's a Renaissance man.
Yeah.
He's a Renaissance man, for sure.
Yeah.
He wants to know if you're wearing his baseball cap.
Who?
Philip.
Philip O'Brien.
No, I'm not. No, this is the hat that I wear every day. But I've got a hat for him if he wants
He's
it.
wearing your cap.
He's got to show up for a ball game.
Well, he's got a very important job, Coach. He's there in spirit through Kapow. So, yeah. Philip Franklin's watching.
He shows up for a game, I'll give him a hat.
Coach Franklin. Good to see him.
Yeah. Who'd you say, Philip?
Yeah, Philip.
The lesser of the two Franklins.
Well, Craig's up there. Way up there.
Yeah.
Way up there.
Ouch.
And then there's Philip.
What is Thanksgiving like at your house when all the O'Briens get together?
It's
is
chaos.
No,
really not. No, really not.
Something to see.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Is it just talking nonstop?
Yes.
But there's way more than just. There's never just. It's so many people.
Yeah, so many
So
people.
many people.
So it's like going to Pentecostal churches. People.
There you go.
It
You got to figure out what to interpret.
Yeah.
It's pretty special.
I bet it's pretty.
It's pretty fun.
awesome.
If I could do a Kapow episode for Thanksgiving, be the highest rated show in the history of the internet.
I think you need
That's
to do
fair.
it. I think
That
you
would
need
be
to do it.
so much fun.
Yeah, that's fair, too.
Philip says he's far better looking than the other Franklin. So
Oh.
not the O'Brien. O'Brien. Your brother said he'd be there Friday for you though.
Oh, okay.
I like Fat Philip better.
He is skinny, man. He's
I like
looking
Fat
good.
Philip better, man.
Good.
It's like I like Fat Adele better. I don't know what it is.
Fat Adele.
Yeah,
I like Fat Lufa.
Yeah, see,
Fat Lufa's
absolutely.
better.
I don't know who
Bring
you're
back
talking
Fat
about.
Philip.
Luther Vandross.
Oh.
What are you
You're
doing?
from Alabama City. You know what Luther Vandross is? Come on, Cole.
He's a singer, right?
He was almost dead. He's going on in.
Yeah.
He's out. I hope he's in heaven.
I don't know where he is.
I don't know.
I can't. But he can sing.
But Fat Luther can sing better though. He just had that Pavarotti song.
Fat P-H-A-T. Fat Philip.
Yeah. Hey. I don't even know what Philip Franklin is doing. How's he losing all this weight?
I can tell you, man, he has a side business called Slenderize. These drops you take, but it's not just the drops. You have
Are
to
you
have
being for real? Or are you
yeah,
joking?
no, seriously. You got to have a healthy lifestyle as well.
Okay.
Drink enough water, what you're supposed to be doing. Eat, get a little bit of exercise. Just trying to live longer.
Okay.
Next thing you know, that bro's skinny.
Doing a little better.
I already
Doing a little
smoking crack.
He is. All those projects you put on him, he has to keep up. Ain't no question.
Smoking crack.
This show just went off the rails.
my God.
And it's my fault because I didn't bring the right attitude today.
Yeah.
But he threw me off when you said talking trash about Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
Your mother would love Aaron Judge.
What's he done?
And your lineup would definitely like him, too, after last night.
Oh, hey, I'm not the one talking bad about you.
He's a Braves guy. He loves the Braves.
But
Where's the Braves?
I like him.
He loves the
Yeah.
Braves.
we did need some help last night.
I love
He
the
can't hit a
sport more than I
slider.
love a
Because he can
team.
now. But he can now. The last 3 years, Judge couldn't hit a slider.
But he stays in,
does.
stays closed.
No, he still can't hit it. He just don't swing it.
Of course, you got to play enough games to really make that determination.
159 this year.
Yeah, that's good.
159.
It's more than he's played in the last 5 years combined.
I mean, we have one of those though. I mean, our guy can't stay healthy.
You're acting like he's Giancarlo Stanton. You get 56 games out of Giancarlo, it's a great year, right? That's the worst trade in history. We're sinking.
Which one is not though? What trade do you like so well that is playing for your Yankees right now?
That's playing for my Yankees right now. How about Juan Soto?
God, I love watching him hit.
Incredible coach. I know you're a hater.
You like one? You don't like?
He
that,
doesn't
you don't
like
like that shuffle.
Don't like the Yankees.
So you just don't anybody play if.
Yeah, I love Mantle.
You know
I'm
what, Coach?
fixing to fix this.
You know what? When you make it to heaven, Coach, and there's no doubt you are, I'm 100% believing. Right?
Thank you.
I hope you're right next door to Billy Martin.
Whoa!
I don't think he's going to be there.
Heavenly psychiatry.
Now, Coach, you're being judgmental like Jason Cole. Now
I'm
you're
sorry.
being very Baptist.
Damn.
Right? George Steinbrenner, that better? Next door to George? Hope your mansion's right.
I don't think he's
I
gonna
hope
be
you're in a duplex with George.
Yeah,
I'm fixing to finish this show with a fight starting. Ready?
Yogi Bear?
he's all right.
Tell me your feelings of Don Mattingly. I'll wait.
Was not a Mattingly fan. How are you going to be a Mattingly fan when he was sucking the press away from the best player in baseball at the time, Jose Canseco? So Jose was by far the best player in the game, and people were still putting Mattingly up against the Canseco. Wasn't close.
I'm zooming in on you.
It was not close. Not close at all. There was nothing Mattingly did better than Canseco. Not a
Really?
thing.
So the Gold Gloves just don't count.
I mean, Canseco did. He
needed the
he helped
help
people.
on instead of playing the outfield coach. The dude was a disaster. He was the PED before people knew what PED was.
It's all right. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
That's coming from the Coosa coach.
Oh my God!
That's coming from the Coosa coach.
Jack will edit it. 27:54. Well, I will tell you, that's going to be spliced and edited and sent all kinds of ways. So I'm gonna zoom
Now
in.
watch
Hold on,
that.
Jerry.
Watch that
Pause
statement.
it,
Hey,
pause it,
watch that
pause it.
statement get
Zoom in.
spun. That statement's gonna get spun. All right, it's gonna turn to I'm paying players. Mark my words.
Are you paying players or are you just paying rent?
Oh, I do both.
That's legal.
Yeah.
It's legal. You can
No,
do
we
it.
pay players too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Can I get a cut?
Yeah, sure. We'll
'Cause
cut you.
I've been told I was a player.
We're already doing the NIL stuff. Okay, so
Oh, you get to jump on it.
yeah, we're way ahead.
Just like
So,
Canseco and Bonds was had everybody. Right? Same thing.
Bonds was not in that conversation until he juiced up. Okay, Bonds wasn't even close to the best in 86, 87, 88, 89, 90.
You still got to be able to see the ball.
Come on, man. Bonds wasn't.
Just look at his growth, physical growth.
Okay, yeah, you're right. He
went
went from 165 pounds to 275 pounds.
He
That's
from,
all natural.
He went
right?
from Tyson Davis,
Yeah.
right, to Canseco
Yeah.
in a couple years.
Jacked.
Yeah.
God, he was jacked.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, yeah, Philip wants to know when he's getting his money too.
Whenever he wants it, man.
Poe.
Hey, from what I understand, we've got this unlimited budget at Coosa, and we just pay anybody and everybody. So, hey, what the heck, you know?
Hey, did we just pay to get him a better horn?
Oh, wow.
Is that legal?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Dude,
can do
I will
that.
tell you this, Philip. Let me just tell you, I was on the phone with Jerry. We were trying to get a video and sound check, and Jerry said, "Okay, we're good. Let's do a sound check real quick." So I'm listening. He's going, "Okay, here we go." And the next thing, your horn starts going off, and it was literally timed perfect because Jerry had said a word and then the horn went off again, and it was just you edited the whole show for us. So it was really
What was that brick boy said? He said he woke up hearing the horn.
And Brick's coming on the show.
Oh, man, that'd be good.
he couldn't. He was supposed to be on this Monday, but he had his son who loves football. By the way.
Yeah.
Like, how old's his son?
He's young, man.
Young.
He's so young.
And so I was talking with him yesterday, and Rick said, he wakes up and he's playing this football video game. Right, dude's like a year and a half, 2 years old, man.
That's sweet.
And he said he understands football better than Brick Boy. He said he already understands X and O's. Like he's
I don't know anybody knows graphic design better than Brick Boy. That boy's
he's so talented. And for those that don't know, he does all of our
I don't know.
he does all of our photography. And if I'm misquoting something, Jerry, you're good with this, but he does our photography and he does the Conqueror's Conquest, and he does these small little edits, and he's so talented, man. He's talented.
He's truly a videographer.
Yeah.
And just a hardworking, class dude who loves it.
Yeah.
And that's why we bring him on. We want to celebrate him.
Yeah.
Right? We want people to get to know who he is and
Right.
behind the scenes of what's got going on. And just a good dude.
Yeah, he is a good dude, man.
Regardless that if he likes you, which he does. That's the only reason I almost didn't put him on the show.
Jerry's telling the truth a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. So, Tuscaloosa County, Friday night.
Huh?
I mean, Cleveland. I don't know why. I had Tuscaloosa County up on my screen. Cleveland.
Wow,
He's not playing Tuscaloosa County. That was another conversation.
Did we change opponents? I mean, I'm down with it,
Cleveland.
but, you know.
Some would say, what do you call this game? You call it the What do you call it?
This is the Marco Bryant Bowl.
Marco Bryant Bowl.
He says, if the horn ain't blowing, we ain't a scoring.
That dang thing's loud now.
Boy, I needed that when I was at Etowah.
He was bragging about it. He had moved that horn. Do you know where that horn sits?
I do know. Yeah,
It was under the bleachers, wasn't
Not
it?
anymore.
Now it's at the Jumbotron.
Yes, it is. Right beside the bushes, inside the fence.
It's on remote.
Yeah,
So he's up in the stands.
Yeah, it's on remote.
Or he's on the field, whatever.
No, he's in the stands. He can push a button.
That's it?
He's never getting in trouble again. The horns were going. He's going to
He said, hey, listen. Hey, Jeff, listen. This is funny. So I see him Friday night, and he's like, check it out. And he breaks out this remote. I'm like, what is that? He says, the horn's on the remote, and there's the horn that's on the field. He said, watch this. He clicks it, and it goes, and it won't cut off.
That's going to happen on a Friday night. I sure hope not. What do we do if that happens?
What?
And you can't get to the cable to unplug it?
Oh, he'll figure it out.
Yeah.
He's not gonna get us another penalty this year.
Boy, that was a mess, wasn't it? Mark, Coach,
Yes,
don't
sir.
say anything about that. Jerry and I will talk about that. It was a mess.
We won't talk about it.
Mess.
It's better if we don't. Anytime your principal comes on the field, you know you're in trouble.
Tell him to quit ringing that horn. Stop that horn.
I remember that. Yeah. We've learned the rules of that now, though, so we're good. Per Phillip.
Why?
He learned the rules.
Yeah, he learned the rules.
Hey, we gotta get off. Daryl's watching. He'll rat us out.
Oh, we got to go.
Daryl Roach?
Almost. Daryl.
I don't see anything. I'm sorry.
No, you don't see anything. No, it's Daryl Randolph. He's
literally
a pastor. He's a Nazarene pastor in East Gadsden.
Oh.
East Gadsden Church of the Nazarene over there.
Okay.
I really thought when you came in today, I thought, well, this is going to be a crap show. And the first part almost turned into a fist fight, which would have been awesome and the best rated show. And now your one-liners are back, and I am ready for the day. I cannot wait. I'm going to put a camera in your office, Coach, so when he comes over there in this conversations y'all have, I need some B-real.
That'd be some good stuff. There's some conversations that happen in there.
But there's not a lot of intelligentsia going on. I can tell you that.
None's expected.
Yeah.
So you're saying when you walk out of that office,
When you walk out of my office, I can assure you your IQ has dropped.
Yeah, the most important thing that goes on there is the snacking and the wrapping of ankles.
Yeah.
That's the most high-level thing that goes on.
Oh, snacking? Wow.
Yeah.
There's some snacking going on.
Is it? Snacking? Is it some smacking?
No.
No, not too bad.
Very educated.
Unless Alaric.
Well,
Alaric could chime in. He acts like he's the know-all of quarterbacks in the NFL, and he knows nothing.
Cue the smack talk.
You know.
How many touchdowns has quarterback thrown this year, Coach?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll talk about that next week.
Yeah, let's do.
So you really don't know how many touchdowns
He doesn't.
Justice has thrown?
No, I don't care nothing about stats.
You know how many touchdowns?
All I care about is the final result.
I know that's right.
I feel dumber every time I walk out. Phillips on one today. Yeah, Phillips on one today. We upset him. We call him. I still like Fat better. I like Fat Philip better. But Skinny Philip's going to live a lot longer, so I'm for Skinny.
Some would say that we like Fat Jerry better. Right, Coach?
Ain't no difference in.
Make no difference.
See,
Fat Jerry was a lot more jollier.
He was.
He was a lot more happy, right?
I'm not.
Because he was. He eat.
I'm not Skinny Jerry. I'm less Fat Jerry.
No, that's not true.
Big difference.
That's not true.
Tell that to my cardiologist.
That
brother said.
That's heart disease. That has nothing to do.
My heart is good.
What's wrong with your cardiologist? He tells you you're fat. BJ Patel is like 6 pounds 6 ounces.
He's so small. He's so small.
Anyway, I still like Fat Jerry. I'm glad he's skinny though, so he'll stay around a little longer.
Yeah, we need him around a little bit, don't we?
Yeah, just a little bit, longer.
Yeah.
Kelly says yes. Some bills.
It's still Notre Dame, Jared. You freaking right, it is. Go Irish.
Oh gosh.
How awesome was it having a Georgia Tech quarterback on the sideline?
Huh? Zach's a good kid, man.
Yeah.
Zach Pyron. He's been up to the program several times over the last 3 years. And that connection's with Teddy because Teddy had coached him at 5. And so his whole family came Friday night.
That was pretty special.
It was pretty cool. And Zach's always just been a great kid, you know.
And I think we got him scheduled for the first week in November. Wow. He has an off week.
Cool.
He's a good dude, man.
Yeah, coming in.
He really is a good dude.
He just looks so much smarter since he has the mustache now. He just looks smarter.
It does make you look intelligent.
Yeah, it does.
Some would say this Coosa's kind of gone Georgia Tech-ish color on that helmet a little bit.
No,
it's a little lighter.
No, sir.
A little lighter.
No, sir. Yeah, we're lighter.
Oh,
yeah.
USC.
No, UCLA. Yes.
That's what I meant, UCLA. Someone's Snoop.
Actually, Rydell's got a paint called Coosa Gold. Not making it up.
Mm-hmm.
That is our own gold.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's real?
Yeah.
It is.
It's in the database
Coosa
at Rydell as Coosa Gold.
So you could order something from Rydell
And just say Coosa
Coosa
Gold.
Gold.
Yeah. Yeah. We've got our own line of paint. Yeah.
And can we use some of that midfield?
We use blue,
I noticed.
and we got a helmet.
Hey, you did go Tecmo Bowl, right?
I love the Tecmo Bowl.
I thought it was cool looking.
I,
The logo needs to be bigger.
I'm obsessed with
I didn't see it on
history.
screen.
If you guys ain't figured it
Yeah.
out about me. And growing up, I loved Roger Staubach.
Okay.
That's old Roger Staubach looking helmet.
Which is very Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah.
That
So
era.
was it 2-bar?
Yeah, man.
It is.
Yeah.
But it's got a helmet sticker on it.
Yeah.
Looks like a nipple. Right there in the middle of your helmet.
It's a conquer head, Jerry.
I think what it looks like, Coach.
Well,
But thank you to our sponsors.
It could look like something else.
These guys, Sport Goods, Rainbow City Mayor Joe Taylor,
Oh,
King.
my gosh, man.
coffee sponsorship, Slender Rise with Philip Franklin.
That's a coffee?
You can put it in your coffee.
I'm in. Give me a sample when you go see him.
I got something in my
Is that
coffee.
what that shit?
I got something in my coffee, by the way.
This is a Christian show.
It is. What's wrong with that?
Oh, that's tequila? No, I'm asking. That's what Baptists drink, so I'll make sure. I mean,
What Baptist drinks tequila?
I don't know. You're a Baptist.
I'm not.
You former Baptist. You're Baptist judgmental, so you might as well be Baptist.
I think Jerry's Baptist.
He is Baptist. Mark's
Yeah.
not Baptist. Are you Baptist?
Yes,
We're
he's
going down
Baptist.
this road again now. We don't know who's
Your
choosing
dad's
now.
not watching yet. He's going to go back and watch.
I will forward this clip to him.
Speaking of heroes in some trouble, I'm just going to say this one name and then we're out. Steve Lawson. Dang it.
Yeah, I know. It's,
Dang it. Dang it.